by sweaters that started draped on a chair. Look at those tablecloths, all the red flowers on the table. My hand, my pockets, and eyes smile. Fracturing, freckling, hydraulic fracturing dangers. Process of drilling, interjecting fluid, induced hydraulic fracturing, or hydrofracturing, commonly referred to as fracking. 7 million gallons of fluid pumped 8,000 feet below the Earth's surface. Can't find any clothes. It's malarkey. My socks smell like gross, so at least that's done. But now I'm sitting here, and I got my shoes on the bed. This fucking barbecue sauce. This chips, that garbage on the Florida. Tiny, minute garbages in the carpet. Environmentalists and drilling companies crafted a truce of sorts of the rapid spread and natural gas production. Appalachian Basin. For major drilling companies and several environmentalist groups agree, 50 voluntary standards for cleaner drilling practices of horizontal drilling, hydraulic fracturing fractures, when companies inject water laced with chemicals deep underground, split open rock formations, get the gas to flow faster. Game changer. That's drawn a lot of attention. Long term is industry. We need to know about development, responsible ways, certification processes, Chevron, the idea of drug companies. Oh, did they regard the Moonbend phone? I know the exact sensations you deal with different content. It's what keeps us working so hard. These all-time some days. It's heavy, slows, it quiets. That is a mansion. It's most helpful twice daily. Gives investigators of the world many reasons to feel, but I can tell you doing a very good job over there, despite the hard nights can come for us. You mastered your world. You're actively living tank rider outputs. Work under wonderful life. To feel annoyed for a little bit, feel sad feeler chemicals. Okay, you're doing fine. I'll give you more than 5. What would you done with this lifetime? A lot to be proud of, a lot of work to do. So valence bond for me, a specific hotness, not just the love to help keep you going. There's so much. It's in my blood. It's in my nature. I long for the hair, want to be cared for and cherished. Going to cherish, touch my phone, just want keyboard. I do the work of the time and look at the plugs. Took all the plugs, 3 prong plugs, too close to the floor. Close on the floor where the clothes pile. I'm laying on the bed, crying a little bit, messy the hands, and on the steering wheel, in the ring, on the finger, on my hands, on the steering wheel. I look at your face. What was the radio? We moved toward the party, ornaments off. Pterodactyl frogs that wear extravagant headdresses. I do not know what color the crystal is. Nothing like a movie to make me crazy. Art imitates farts. World is a good baby. I should have excavated. My 5 minutes being creative should have extremed that plotting television. I'm just busting about, you know. I'm just playing, you know. How that was going to find the audience, I don't know. Carbs after honor are probably cabbage rubbish, grumpy cabbages, while the kitchenware cardigan smiling and laughing, my hands from the faucet to the apron. Look in the eggs. Look inside the eggs. Close the fridge up. Dark out the back door. Table is pretty nice. This is a pretty nice table. It's made of mahogany. I got 4 cups. Anyone thirsty? If you need something to cup, I got some vases. We'll put some flowers. I'm gonna give you some flowers, but invasive dictates something on the table in the most beautiful room in the entire palace. The ways sparkle. Call me your mama. We'll pick up the orange, pick up the egg, put it in the pan, cook that shit, rocket safe to missing distances, natural gas, drilling hydraulic, water pressure, pushing gas faster, maybe to Congress, gas companies, news organizations, drilling opponents, all made bold claims. The hydraulic fracturing of us. Set the record straight. When I hold you, shrug in front of the window, sipping orange juice, less than a decade ago, industry analysts, government officials, I got a Facebook, update me. Just updated. A wretched right across my screen. I got some snowshoes, I got some snowboards, but I don't like chillin' much, so I don't drink fucking cologne. Feel emotional, little itch to know what's going on. Ghosts gather, all the conversations are marathon gods. Get busy, bitch. Commute with the world. The distracted world. Frack, frack, frack. I hope by the notebook. Subscribing my good days like dangerous poetry. I haven't heavens big enough to lard around. I'm just a nobody. The Chinese poet said 1 inch of love is 1 inch of ashes to small birds looking from cornered garbages. Gas underground slowly. The closet otherwise motionless, sky large and issues. I love the girl with the black hair. The girl with the black hair and fighter's legs. She wants to balance the moon on her toes. The black cloud needs to stay in place. So I stand in that county where I was once full. I was where I spoke the words, holy, 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 good Lord Almighty, heiresses, where's my glory? Where are the whistling swans riding the backs of white horses of the river? Where the boxcar of steel full of drunken programmers? Where the world just bears us. The ceremonies of each sleep, all far passed away bells. Down the road, where I saw that mobile home in the country, where the dreams of our bark killed off by lightning, I was with the girl with the black hair. The wolf had the moon by the throat. I said, I love you in the field of honor, and she was a cult. She was water. I held my hands, and she was a canoe. I work through the river, and she was a fire. Pine cones. She ran like a deer, and she was a butterfly, like a bib that floats, like palms on the island. She was the night. Her cell phone was the cape I drew over my body. She was the girl about my own age, the girl with the black hair, horses circling in the field where the cliffs to the ocean, tan gloves covered in oil, my blood on my what? Why, sure enough, we on the phone. News of dampness in the infant. News of flying elephants, of there's a phase, of there's dysfunctional, of we made up years ago. Use the runner for kindling. There's someone whispering in there. There's a worm that flies by Maine at midnight. There's floss in my bed. There goes the horse again. There's the time I rode back to sue myself when nobody was home. There is the life of waiting for snow. There is that sail's sheet of blood. There is that wake. There's a boat on the surface. Press me to live without. I don't know. What the fuck? I walk down the boulevard. It's cold. I feel the coldness on my face. Outpole my love. I put the jacket tight around me, and she's there. She's weaving with the gnomes, and she is echo-way, like the forest of frogs, and I entered a keyboard, but there's no news. I floated the bedrooms like an uprooted tree. Violin the streams. Shield on or comment. No name in the compost. The tabernacle. The flag of the dell. When I come too close, Before the reasons open, wound again. I'm prolonging the moment of contemplation. I suck at the doing. Spit it in the direction of the breaking. Oh, remote control, I missed my chance with the life. Hush. Suddenly I'm on the deck. I am bored. Laid down on the top of the station wagon, I hang pictures of a dead man in the woods. I do minuets with the sound coming from the deer licks. Reach out like I'm trying to pull a goose by the neck. What else but to plug in the socket? All the garbage, all the soda bottles, all the bottles of plastic, bottles tripled over the ottoman. But I'm okay. I'm gonna keep circling. Water splits the rock to free our gas. Supernatural. Touching my hairline back on the bed. This life meets the deadline. And I love you to no problem the problem. My heart is beating as I lay on the bed. Gas pulses through the pipes in waves. I remember being on the subway and looking through the broken window and understanding amusement parks. Oh, these words are the color of her hair. And I like to be nice to them. I like to hold the door and say nice things whenever I can. But I know 9 ninjas are starting in. I imagine saying nothing, just standing here, just looking at the wall, seeing how long you can watch me think. Shiny blogger on the curved surface, so many bloody gloves and things I can't see. Lesson it all. Men like the sun burn like sunburn in life. Like the sun insurance. Like a phone processing. She was blowing my life. She was the darling of my dreams. She brought blankets. She's more powerful than stats. Now she is night. Now she is the night is snowing. She is no meeting room, no ghost. She is a mermaid kissing a shell on the ground, and she is, and she has shown me echoing marimbas surround me. I drill into the frack. I step up to my something. Gremlins tell of unending baseball tournaments, of an incubus in the bed sheets, and I saw the combatant sweat, and I told him loan, then stargazed, date, then take the state. Then I'll drive back on I-5. Bandanas, fire of war machines. Reverend Gypsy holding the reins across the bridge. And the devil in the cockpit. Eyeballs in the dream and Vaseline. I can still smell the odors. I move on, so minnows national me now. Yelled and yelled on the ground. Baby, this is a mansion. Just Google it. She knows the stress of the fire eater, the devil's undeclared proviso ball. I was ad hoc and after it. There's ballerinas on the floor, worried from the spyglass, and I heard 10 gunfires on the brothers of your dreams. I believe I saw Jesus, but I was just making my boots, listening to Diplo and the Data. Fuck yeah, that's it.